Hey, thanks for joining me for this 45-minute yoga sculpt class. My name's Emily. I'm your instructor today. Grab a set of hand weights and a space in the middle of your area. You'll need 360 degrees of movement capabilities. If you don't have a set of hand weights, it's okay. You can do the whole class without hand weights anyway. Bring your toes together and knees apart in child's pose, reaching your hands out long in front of you. Lower your head down. Take a few deep ujjayi breaths, even digging your fingers into the ground, getting to know your space. Inhale down the spine. Exhale out the head. Inhale down the spine. Exhale out the forehead. Inhale down the spine. Exhale out the nose. Slide your right hand underneath your left arm. Squeeze the ground with your fingers and look to your right for the shoulder stretch. Bring your right arm up, slide your left hand underneath your right arm, look to your left for the shoulder stretch. Bring both hands way out in front of you, tuck your chin, curve your spine up, drop your hips down, separate your feet, and rock from side to side, bending one elbow, then the other. And looking underneath your shoulder, or over your shoulder, I should say, wiggling out those hips. Now flip your toes, raise your bum up into a wide-legged downward facing dog. It's our first one today, so pedal it out. It's wide-legged, you're really reaching to the sides of your space. Good. Now as you exhale, roll forward just through plank pose, feeling that distance, lifting up on your tiptoes. As you inhale, go through down dog, exhale plank, inhale down dog. So right now you're practicing pulling up on the pelvic floor and the belly so that all the core is engaged to support that spine. For 3, for 2, for 1. Now raise all the way up. Move your feet in close enough to where you can wrap your right arm around your left calf. Soften your left elbow and focus on using the muscles, not the joints, to keep you elevated. Look underneath your left armpit and switch right hand down, left hand around. Still softening right elbow, looking up underneath right arm, pressing both heels down. And now come through center. We're going to put that together. So as you exhale, come through plank. Inhale right to left. Exhale plank, left to right. So this is also a warm-up for those wrists. If you need to move a little bit past your wrists with your shoulders and it feels good, that's fine. Another option would be to turn your hands face outward so that you're actually stretching the outsides of your wrists. No matter what, we can't lock those elbows. If we lock the elbows, we take the stretch out of the muscles and we just use our joints to hold this up. If you imagine the way a crane looks on the water with those stick-like legs, those legs are meant to make it look fake, like a stick. You don't want those legs here. Last 2. Good. And 1. Here you go. And now let's come all the way back into your downward dog. Bring your feet together to touch. This is the traditional down dog. Raise your right leg up to the sky. Step it outside your right hand. Raise your right arm up and circle it out for 4, 3, 2. Now take your right hand, reach to your left hip and raise. Right reaches and lifts. So the left side of our body is getting a crunch. The right 5 fingers are open wide for 3, 2, 1. Raise the right arm up, lower it down, send both feet back to your plank or downward dog. Roll forward to plank, drop the knees, lower the chin and chest down. Slide through for low cobra, squeezing shoulders back. Roll back over for downward facing dog, and let's go to the other side. Left leg raises up, it steps outside the left hand, right shoulder in its socket. Raise the left arm up to the sky and circle it around. Keep your right hip lifted. Relax your neck. And then let's go in the other direction. Left hand circles. Good. And now right hand to the right hip. Left hand to right hip, excuse me. Left arm up, left to right. Left arm up, left to right. Left arm up, widening your chest. Try not to move your hips too much here, keeping them lifted away from the ground. Last 2 and 1. Set both hands down, send both feet back for down dog. Roll the body forward, use the knees again if you need, or not. Bend the elbows lower all the way down to the ground. Flip the toes, raise the chest up as high as feels good. Roll over, downward facing dog. There we go. As you inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, float to the top. Inhale, lift chest halfway. Exhale, head comes down. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, 30 seconds of high knees. There we go. So we've warmed up our spine. Now we need to get that heart going. Knees lift up, toes point. Hands are wide in front of us, all 10 fingers spread. Good, it's only 30 seconds. Watch out for your weights below you. By the way, here's 15. Good. Here's 10. Here's 5. This turns into butt kickers. 2, 1, kick those glutes. So the key to strengthening your butt in the butt kicker is bringing your heels right up to your glutes and keeping your knees in line. Keep going here, almost there. 15 seconds. 10. Good. This turns it directly into Sun Sal B in 5, 3, 2. Feet together. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more times. Lift. Hands to heart. 1 more. And now Sun Salutation B starts with chair pose. Sit down into your chair. Pull your abs in. Sweep your hands through. Bum lifts. Lift the chest halfway. Bend the knees. Float to the back. Send your shoulders forward. Maybe no knees and no ground. That's called Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky, but keep your right hip tucked. Send your right foot between your thumbs, spin your left foot open. Cross your thumbs, raise your arms up. If it feels good, lean back, then bring both hands to the ground. Step right foot to left foot, send the body forward, bend the elbows, lower hover, squeeze the shoulders back, come through, roll over, downward facing dog. Send the left foot to the sky, step it between the thumbs, spin the right foot open. Cross your thumbs, raise your arms up, lean back. Both hands come down to the ground. Left foot to your right, shoulders past the fingers, elbows bent, Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog is where the hips stay up, down dog is what you know. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float to the top. Sit down into your chair and hold here. Nice, so first round of Sun Sal B is done. Hands could be at the heart or above. We're gonna learn a compound sort of burpee here to bring in the open hips that we just found and our chaturanga. So first round, you'll learn it with me. Hands through the heart, they come down. Both feet go back. Both feet to the left wrist, back. Right wrist, back. Forward, all the way up. We do it again, together. Right, left, feet step wide, stand up and back. Left, right, up wide and stand. It'll be 7 total sets for 7 chakras. That's 3. Good. After 4, we're over halfway. This is 4. Nice. Strengthen those abs. This is 5. Forward side, both 6. Good, final time. And here you go, 7 squats, 7, full range, 6, hands high, 5, keep going, 4, thanks Carrie, 3, 2, and 1, hands land, thrusters, back, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs back, bend your knees, bring your elbows to the ground, same as your knees. Lift your hips up, pike back and forward. It's a small movement. So elbows are down, knees are lifted, your bum goes back, and then your shoulders past your elbows for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You're always in a little bit of a triangle shape, that's fine. Now let's bring in those feet to the wrists. One more time, hands come up. 7 times to the right. Bend your knees. 7, back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left, here you go. 7, 6, 3, 2, final time. Take 1 down dog. We'll be off our wrists after this. Side to side, 7 total. You've got this. Ready? Up, back. Up is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Grab those weights. Amazing. So bum is back to the heels. Grab the weights. Bring them together. Let's get a feel for them. Head is down unless it hurts your neck. Then it's lifted above the ground. Weights as far back past the throat as you can muster. In, out. 14. Good. Getting a feel for them. Almost there. Squeeze. Release. Good. Breathe. Here you go. Now that you know what those weights feel like, you're ready to flow with them. 5, 3, 1. Land your hands, tuck your chin, flip your toes, roll through down dog. Decide now if your body likes your hands with your weights in them when you're in plank or down dog. A lot of people don't, so they just leave them on the ground. Some people like me think it feels awesome. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float to the top. As you exhale, pull your abs in, slowly roll up. Sun Sal B with our weights, learning proper form. Sit back in space, hands to shoulders. If it feels good for your body, raise your arms up, keep curvature out of the back. Forward fold, hands come down. Pull abs in, lift chest halfway. Bend the knees, step or float lightly to the back. Lower down, keep your shoulders above your weights even if you use your knees. Lift up and through, squeeze the shoulders open, downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up to the sky, slide it between the weights, spin the left leg open. Hands to the shoulders or the chest, then they raise up, warrior 1, your left heel is flat. Bring both hands down to the ground, step the right foot to the left, chest forward, bend elbows hover, chest scoops, rolling over toes, roll over, down dog. Left leg lifts, bring it between the weights, spin right foot open diagonally, hands to the chest or the shoulders, then they raise up, both hands come down to the ground. Step left to the right, pull abs in. Remember, you could always skip your vinyasa flow, you could skip your chaturangas and whatnot, come straight to downward dog. As you inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, lift chest halfway. Exhale, head comes down. As you inhale, bend your knees, bring your hands to your shoulders, raise your arms up, hold here for 3. Abs brace. 2, elbow tucks. Reach higher for 1. Hands to the shoulders, lower down, high knees. 30 seconds, we'll learn our next flow. Hi, Vicki, hi, Carrie. Good. 30 seconds here. High knees, then butt kickers. Then we're gonna get into the funkiest stuff in class. Good, you don't have to be as fast as me. You could go slower, faster, whatever feels best. Fingers spread wide, driving the elbows back for 10. This is, we have final time with these. 5. Great. Butt kickers. Stretch out the fronts of your knees by bringing your heels in nice and close. All 10 toes spread wide. Keep the abs engaged here so the chest is lifted. Good. Almost there. Our next flow is wrist-free to all my computer mouse users. I drove 13 hours yesterday. My wrists are feeling it too. Use the breath, breathe directly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, feet land. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lean to the right. Feel the breath move through the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale up, elbows bend. Back bend might be in your practice. Inhale up. Exhale, wide arm forward, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees. Send the right leg back into crescent. Raise the arms up. Left knee bent, right leg straight. Twisted crescent. Left arm opens back. Open to the side, warrior 2. Now your right foot is perpendicular to your left foot. Reverse, warrior 2, left arm back. Side angle pose, left hand down, right arm up. Straighten your left leg, reverse triangle pose. Triangle pose, keeping a long straight spine, left down, right up. Turn everything, including toes, to face the side. Arms down, forward fold. Bend your right knee into Skandasana. Bend your left knee, that's basically a lateral lunge, and roll to the front into a low lunge. Keeping hands on the way to the ground, raise your right leg up as high as you can into standing splits, bringing the forehead to the calf, and then flex both feet together, lifting hands to shins or ground. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, pull your abs in, sit into your chair, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands by your side, standing. That's called Tadasana. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows bend, open. Inhale up. Wide arm, push something heavy down. Feel that engage your core. Lift chest halfway, bend the knees, send the left leg back. Right knee is stacked above right ankle. Pull the abs in, raise the arms up to the sky, then twist, right arm back, looking towards your right thumb. Open your torso and your left foot to the side, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior 2. Bring right hand inside calf, extended side angle. Straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Right arm down on the right leg, left arm up, extended or just triangle. Turn to the side, be a star, wide arm forward fold. Ninja to the back mat. Ninja to the front, that's Skandasana. Turn the entire body to face the front, tuck in the back abs. Raise the left leg up for standing splits, head towards your calf. Bring both feet together. Lift chest halfway, lower all the way down. That's a spine reset. Hollowing out the lower belly to sit down, raise the arms, chair pose. Hands by your side. Let's go back into it. We'll add on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, knee lift and slice towards your opposite hip. So this is just a kind of a core workout. It's like a wood chopper with a leg lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, for the core, 2, Final set, final one. Raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Right leg goes back for knee pulls, arms up. Fly your airplane wings and try to keep the right knee high to the chest. Scooping those arms back. Left leg is very heavy. Good. Here's 7. We're doing 14 total. 2 groups of 7s, 2 chakras, 2 rounds of our chakras. Last 2. 1. Bring your hands to your heart. Lunge, twist, stand, lunge, twist. So instead of tucking our elbow to our hip, we're bringing our elbow directly to the side. So we're kind of just circling around with our ribs. For almost there. How many? Remember? 14, 2 sets of 7 chakras. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn all the way open to the side. Now just give me that flow. So reverse warrior, side angle pose, reverse triangle, triangle pose. Now we're going to do a series of cardio movements. Turn to the side, jumping jacks. 14, 12, 10, 7, 4. Lateral lunge with a hop. Skandasana, side to side lunge, center hop. Feet together, 1 steps. Feet together, the other. Lateral lunge. Hands to your heart. Good. And over. Almost there. We have 1 more movement after this. Number 3, being an incredibly auspicious number in our yoga. It's actually an auspicious number in almost all mystics. 5, 4. Pop squat here. Both feet wide, hands behind the back. Tap the ground with 1 hand, pop in, down, down. Switching hands each time. Up, down. Almost there. Good. Here's 7, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Hold here. Find your Skandasana repeaters. Yes. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to the front. Both hands are on the ground. Raise your right leg up. And now keeping it as straight as possible. Cross over your left. Up. Kick. Repeat. Cross. Up. Heel to bum. Point. Cross. Up. Now I had just caught my left leg locking. In traditional Hatha yoga, we do lock the joints. But over time, that can tend to deplete the bones, especially if you live in a toxic environment like Seattle. So keep your left knee slightly soft. For 3, heel to bum, 2, heel to bum, 1, heel to bum. Then bring your feet together, pull your abs in, raise your right heel up and pulse. Good. So the right heel is lifted, the left heel is down. All the weight's getting to that left leg. For 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up, drop your heels. Same thing, knee pulls, but if you'd like, you can kick so that toe will point. I'm kind of straightening my arms. Good. We're not here for too long. Working all sides of the legs. Sounds like my neighbor is building something. Sorry if you're hearing that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift the chest halfway, bend the knees, send the left leg back, Arms reach forward, knee pulls. Keep going. I hope they're gonna end soon. Pull, 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 pull. Elbows straight back. Right knee's lightly bent. Almost there. Oh, and you can fly your airplane wings if you'd like by straightening your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2. We flow with it. Oh, no, first hands to the heart. Lunge and twist. Lunge, twist. Watch those front toes. Keep them spread out on the ground. It's a double lunge. Both knees are bent. You can go slower than me if you'd like because you're in a deep yoga lunge, which means you might need to pay attention to that back knee. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Now we flow with it. Reverse warrior. Side angle pose. Reverse triangle. Triangle pose. All the way to the side. Star, ready for jump jacks. Good. Don't worry too much about the form. Just get it moving. This will be our last round of these 3 cardio exercises. Good. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge plus a center hop. Nice. Getting high in the middle. Watching that the knee bends towards your toes. And watching that we don't lose contact with Uddiyana Bandha, rectus abdominis. Strong belly. You basically turn your sternum towards that front leg. Center over, center over. Do whatever you need with your arms. This seems to be working for me. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Pop squat, land your feet wide, hands behind your back, lower, in, other hand. So turning on the muscles of our nervous system, remembering which hand goes first, using mind and body as one unit. That's the point of yoga. And then once they're working together, you can leave them. You can go into a meditative state, knowing they're doing their duty, and you have other duties too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Skandasana, left, right, kind of fast. If you can't reach the ground, you can always use those weights. Here's 4, 2, 1. Turn to your low lunge facing the front. Hands on the ground or the weights. Raise your left leg up, cross it over your right, straight, up, heel to bum. Point, cross, lift, heel in. So check with your right knee and try to find it the same level of straight or locking as your left. Now, check with those glutes. I want you to feel the muscles of the glutes, triggering the tendons, to pull on the joints, to move the bones. That's the way that it happens, not the joints first. Good, here's 5, down, 4, down, 3, lower, 2, beautiful, 1, down, raise that leg up, bring your feet together, raise your left heel, pull your abs in, sit into your chair, pull the belly in, give me 14 tailbone tucked pulses. Good, hands to the heart if that feels good. Look at your toes, make sure they're in line with each other. Here's 7, good, almost there, 2, 1, and exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights, bend your knees, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Let's find our weights here. Arms lift up. You'll do one arm, the other arm, then both together. Pull down, elbow behind the body, lift, pull down, lift. Both arms, starting another side. One, lift, the other. Now both. Now that you've got it, try rotating. So the palms face together above your head. So we're getting the rotator cuffs in. And now that you've got it, make sure that your torso isn't swaying. It's straight, up and down. We've got a couple more rounds. How tight can you tuck those elbows behind your body? Good. Last 3. Down and down. Here's 2. Ooh, starting to feel it. Mine are 5-pound weights. I suggest something like that. Good. And down, lift all the way up, hands through your heart, forward, fold down. Lift the chest halfway, bend the knees, send your right leg back behind you. Bring your hands underneath your front knee, chest flies. So this is a lunge with a chest fly, squeezing shoulders together. We have 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now send your hands down near that ankle, slide your back leg in slightly so that you can have a 2 90-degree angles and pulse your glutes. So we're going up and down. Front knee is exactly above the front ankle. Good. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And bring your hands to your heart. Slide your right leg back. Raise the arms up. If your weights aren't too heavy, open your arms out to the side, ventral raise. Now, tip backward, pull the belly in, tip forward, raise the other arm up, continue that way. I am bending my elbows in and out of the movement. My neck's really sore from my drive yesterday. But if you're feeling good, you can straighten your arms. And I also don't want this to cause an over curvature of your lower back. So if you feel like your lower back is folding into your belly button, bend your elbows again. 7, 6, good. Almost there. Make this an organic movement, kind of let the weights follow you. Last 2, and 1. Awesome. Hands to your heart. Turn both feet to face the side. Heels in, toes out. Bring your weights around one leg. Star pose up, straight leg, around the other, and up. So you turn to one side, tap your weights down. Good. Turn, lift, turn, and lift. So trying to get that sternum all the way above the knee. Your bum goes back in space. Almost there. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your elbows down, sit deep into your squat, elbows together, apart. 7, 6, no movement in the torso, bum right back in space. Almost there. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your hands to your heart, turn to face the front. Reset to your feet a little bit wider. Raise the right leg up and bring your hands down. Kick your bum as you chest fly. Pull the abs in. Pull the heels to the bum, weights to the ribs. Putting everything together. Kick, lower, heel right to the glutes. Maybe you can lower your torso so you're flat as a tabletop from head to tailbone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step with your feet wide, so as wide as each glute. Bring your weights to your left shoulder, chop down. Up, chop. I'm going to cross my weights to make them a little bit easier to hold. You might as well. Our knees move, our hips move. This is a deep core exercise. We'll go right to the other side. After this, here's 7. It's kind of like you're golfing. Elbows bent the whole time. Oh yeah, feeling those abs work. Last 2 and 1. Bring your weights to your other side. We circle back the way we came. Exhale, exhale. There you go. So switching sides immediately. Feeling one side of the lower back stretch as the opposite side of the belly works. That's how the body moves. It's a duality. One thing is always affecting another. That's the meaning of karma when it comes to yoga. And the fact that every practice, no matter what, it's impossible not to get stronger and wiser. Last 1. Now bring your feet together. Both arms come all the way up. Tap each other all the way down the whole time. 14, 13, 12. It's faster now. Our heart rate's going. It can sustain us. Good. Lift. Can you keep your rib cage totally steady as your arms move? Here's 4. Notice my toes are lifted. My tailbone is tucked. And 1. Bring your hands down to the ground. Bend your knees. Send your left leg far back. Bring your hands underneath your thigh. Chest fly. 7. Head stays still and in line with the shoulders. Almost there. Work that upper back. It's bikini season. Bikini in your backyard with your inflatable pool. Bikini season during COVID times. And then hands to your heart. Good. Bend your back knee. Pull your belly in. And then straighten all the way up. Turn to the side. Arms out wide. Bring one hand up. And then the other hand down. Say like this is also still a little bit much for your back, or this side feels different than the other. You can bring your hand directly to your elbow instead. Exhale. Oh, I remember why I forgot. You guys saw me. I had to hesitate. Here we go. I'll bring it back. Up and down. So we're working our obliques mostly here. Also, if you're feeling like your lower back is carrying too much of a brunt of this, just don't lean so far from side to side. It might just be like this. I'm kind of showing you what that looks like. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, hands to the heart, turn back to the front. Slide your front knee in enough to where you can lower down, hands right near your ankles, to 90 degrees, and we pulse. How could I have forgotten this part? Oh yeah, feeling that front glute, doing all the work for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slide the left foot back, open to the side again, turn both feet in, then both heels in. Take your hands down, and we're gonna do just shoulder raise plus arms down. We're actually not kettlebell swinging. We're trying to keep the back really strong and still. So this is a shoulder press in our sumo squat. The goal is not to arch the spine and not to move the torso. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your feet straight to the front. Deadlift, deltoid press. Hands down, elbows up. You're sending your bum far back in space, bending your knees and keeping your weights close to your body as if you're shaving that hairy belly. Gross. Good. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Awesome. Hands to heart. Turn to the front. Instead of going down into our low lunge, we'll keep our chest up. We send our hands down, turn our palms face back, and flex our left foot. Heel to bum, weights to ribs. Trying to drive the left hip to the ground, so shoulders and pelvis are square, facing down. Again, spread out the toes on the right foot. Feel them grip gently against the ground. Think about not having to push into the ground, but rather letting the ground support you. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet together, raise your arms all the way up over your head. Give me just a few triceps. 7, 6, calming down the heart. Good, saying goodbye to our weights. Great. And 1, hands through your heart, forward fold down. Lose those weights, hands to the ground, heels lift. Bring your forehead to your knees. Stretch your spine, cosmic egg pose. A sacred pause, as they say in yoga. A chance to feel the changes. Now bring your bum down to the ground. Bring your feet forward and separate them in line with your hips. If your neck likes this, hands stay over your head. Otherwise, they're in front. In Namaskar Mudra, thumbs crossed. Lower all the way down, arms overhead. Tuck the chin, sit up, reach for the ground opposite your ankle. All the way down, and then sit up, reach. All the way down, sit up, reach. All the way down. Exhale, cross, rolling your spine down, 1 vertebra at a time, reaching across the outside of the body. We only have a little bit more power to do. Stay with me. Use that breath. Try not to swivel your knees, swiveling your obliques instead. And up. Good. Now, as you exhale, bring your right knee in, hands right in between your knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left. Inhale, lower. So we're bringing 1 knee in at a time, reaching our hands past our knees, triggering that transversus abdominis deep in between our front hip bones. Last 3, this is 3, 2, and 1. Now next time, bring your hands outside your ankles, raise both knees up, hold boat pose for 4, chest wider, 3, 2, we have 4 more counts. You can stay here, or maybe feet together, lift the legs, lift the hands, maybe they go overhead for 4, 4, 3, there we go, 2, hands to your heart, slowly lower, slowly lower, slowly lower, slow as you can. Palms face up by your sides. Take a moment to breathe. Draw your right knee in, send it over your body, flip your palms down, draw a circle in the sky with your right toe, out, open, cross, out, open, cross. Another round like this. Now bring your knee directly into your armpit, squeeze it tight. You can even wiggle to flatten the lower back against the ground. And now tuck your right toe underneath your left thigh and roll across yourself for the twist. Looking to the right. Stacking your pelvis. So you might even feel your lower back. Feel that both sides are stacked above each other. And then come back through the center. Hold the knee, set the foot. Lift your butt to reset. Then the left leg goes high, the right leg goes long. Hands out by your sides. Circle the left leg out to the side. Cross up and over. Out to side. Up and over. One more round, letting the blood drain. And then bring your left knee into your armpit. Interlace your hands around the calf. Unless your knee is bothering you, you can also grab your thigh. That's a little bit less pressure. Good. Reconnect with your Ujjayi breath. In and out the nose. It's calming and stimulating all at the same time. That is the duality of yoga. Bring your left foot under your right thigh. Bring your knee to the right and look left. When we practice our yoga, we start to become more okay with the fact that nothing is quite black and white. That in silence, there's always noise. In stillness, there is movement. Coexistence with all the things we cannot control. That's what we learn in yoga. Now gently bring your knee up. Bring both knees to your chest. Wiggle your hips. Give yourself a real deep squeeze. Hands around the elbows. Head comes down. Point your toes. Compress all the muscles and joints in the lower half of the body. If you'd like, raise your head up. Give your knees a thankful kiss. And then send your feet long, palms face up by your sides. It's final Shavasana. If your back is bothering you, bend your knees. Inhale through your nose. And the longest exhale you can take out your mouth. Relax your feet, your calves, and your thighs. Relax your glutes, lower belly, chest, and upper back. Relax fingers, forearms, and biceps. Relax top of shoulders, throat, jaw. Relax back of head, eyes, and top of head. Relax the mind. Relax the mind. Relax the mind. Explore the duality. As you inhale, bend your knees, bring your feet closer to your glutes. And as you exhale, roll over onto one side, rest your head on that arm, take a moment to reconnect with the present, to feel the ground below you. Press yourself up to a seat, crossing your feet in whatever way is comfortable. Inhale, raise your arms to your head. Exhale, thumbs past the forehead, away from but near the lips, and to your heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Again, my name's Emily. If you'd like more classes like this, you can find me on my Facebook page, Emily Stewart's Fitness Frenzies. Have a great rest of your day.